Hello all. Hello again. It is I, the great Sharmat, the dreamer of the world, the god of the sixth house, and the tribe unmourned, day to the Goth motherfucking I hope you sleeps have all been doing well in my absence, an impossibility I know. I've been busy working on something fantastic, something that will rock the tits right off Azura, and show that retard Malakath I'm the only real OG on these paved stones. Now, as some of the more perceptive of you little window lickers might have surmised, today we will be talking about Battlefield 6. A quick history lesson for those little Gen Z Argonians whose masters made the mistake of giving them a game console and will claim to have grown up with Battlefield. Starting, of course, with 1, then on to 5, and finally rounding out their retardation of acclaim with 2042. I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain why this is a problem. Anyway, there was once a time, back in the Dawn era, when DICE could cook. If you saw that logo pop up, you know it was gonna be a good game. The hype was real. The YouTube creators would make glowing reviews, and not because EA put more septums into their accounts than a Thalmor stuffing a wood elf twink. You know who you are. Yes, children, this was in the early years of my dream, you see. I think I'd eaten some Japanese food the night before, and I guess it must have sat well. At the summit of this red mountain was Battlefield 3, what is fondly remembered as the best in the series, although I'll say right now 4 did it better. Go on, complain in the comments. I'll have my ash vampires read them to me while I sip breast milk from your sister. That's right, I'm that motherfucker in the attack heli, racking up 200 kills in Siege of Shanghai. No, I won't apologize. It's not my fault I'm better. Maybe if you played as a team you could take me down. But go ahead, I'm sure dropping the skyscraper and giving me passive smoke cover will really only reap your team benefits. After that period of bliss, we went into a turbulent time. Think of it like the period of the tribunal. Or did you really think I'd make a speech and not take shots at Vivek? You see, DICE created Battlefield 1, which was cool and all, I guess, but just didn't scratch that itch the same way for me personally. In fact, I got so distracted by this turn of events that I accidentally allowed the Oblivion Crisis to happen. No, I'm sorry, I'm joking. I totally allowed it. I mean, come on, that was funny, right? Who knew that the only thing needed to defeat Maroon's Dagon was a bastard son with a dragon persona? It's pure comedy. All that posturing and talking about being the great destroyer, and he couldn't even put up a fight against an Argonian with wings. I guess the bar to be a Daedric prince is pretty low. Getting back on topic now. The last 2 games have been total washouts, and while I know some of you less intelligent races will stare up with eyes that have nothing behind them and try to defend 5, we all know that that game was dead in the water 2 weeks after launch. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Okay, great marketing there, DICE. Now, after all this time, DICE has come begging, crawling like a mud crab starved by lack of dragonborn to chew on. To me, Dagoth. They came saying they needed a win, and I, being the merciful god that I am, granted their wish. So behold, sleepers, I have produced Battlefield 6. That's right, you really think they could do it alone? I had the entire dev team turned into ash zombies, and then replaced their coding department with the sixth house and the tribe unmourned. Since Nords and Swedes are basically the same, we both know trusting those little snow chimps with anything more than holding a towel in the bathroom is a bad idea. Yes, I alone have given the gamers what they wanted, more or less. I'll say right now I wanted closed weapons, but EA execs need skin sales, so the Fortnite iPad kids can keep dumping their parents' money into the game post-launch. An Argonian way of thinking, I know, but I can only dream so much. So you fuckers better appreciate what I've done here. And don't dare come complaining to me about server problems, alright? When I got here, they were using Argonians as biological computers. It was straight out of 40K, and if I'm being honest, pretty wizard. But regardless, it was an improper use of a valuable resource, and so I of course upgraded their systems to Bretons, 3 times the processing power at half price. You gotta think like a Dunmer. But of course, being an inferior race, it's still prone to bugs, and don't worry, we're ironing those out as we speak, using actual irons bought at Target to physically smooth out the wrinkles on their exposed little cerebellums to both improve airflow and speed. Now anyway, I've got some Dunmer baddies in my DMs, and I've been keeping my ash vampires waiting. We're about to wipe lobbies on Conquest. I'll see you sleepers on the battlefield. Ciao noise.